I call the member for South Coast and Speaker of the House.
Thank you, Mr Acting Speaker. For many generations, men have had instilled in them the ideals of what makes a man. Men were always expected to be tough and stoic. There's often been a code of silence surrounding the issue of men's mental health. And with that, men are reluctant sometimes to talk about their problems, feelings, or ask for help. In part as a result of those attitudes, more men are a lot more likely, even today, to suffer from depression, relationship breakdowns and isolation, and are more likely to be less healthy than women and more likely to drink, smoke and take more risks. In recent years, this culture within our society has slowly been changing as we educate our communities on the realities of mental health. One such initiative that began in the early 2000s had been hugely successful on the South Coast and throughout the country as well, of course, in providing men with a safe and healthy environment in which to find support and good old-fashioned mateship. Across the South Coast, from Ulladulla in the south to the Bay and Basin area in the central Shoalhaven and Nara in the north of my electorate, men's sheds have been established to provide men with, pun intended, the tools they need to improve their mental health and better engage with the community. An often quoted statement that sums up men's sheds is that men don't talk face to face, they talk shoulder to shoulder, a philosophy which has been applied to the work and structure of men's sheds with great success. Men from all walks of life and backgrounds come together at their local shed to swap stories, share their skills and knowledge, or simply have a cuppa. Over the years, they've developed into far more than just an outlet, becoming integral to the fabric of community life on the South Coast. Each club is unique in its own right, with club memberships and focus a matter completely for its members to decide. Some have expanded their programs to include women. Others are limited to those who can tick the over 50 box. Yet no matter the club, each has found their niche and a way to provide what's needed most, both in terms of giving back and in supporting its members. Nara Men's Shed latest project involved making furniture and pot plant holders for local aged care homes. Culburra Beach Men's Shed, amongst other things, builds specially designed boats for use by children with disabilities in partnership with the local Sailability Shoalhaven program. The range of activities and projects that men's sheds are involved with are too many to list completely here today, but include woodwork, gardening, cooking, art, beekeeping, music, media skills, home maintenance and metalwork. Since 2003, I've had the pleasure of visiting on numerous occasions for many of them, all of the 11 men's sheds located on the South Coast, and can attest to the atmosphere of acceptance, friendship and simple fun that each espouses. Men's sheds truly provide an invaluable service and I'm proud to support them in the work they do. Just like men's sheds themselves, the New South Wales Government has lent a helping hand where needed, ensuring our local sheds are equipped to meet their growing membership and expanding programs. The Greenville Point Men's Shed has grown so much that they are in need of a new home and have been producing items to sell to fundraise towards their goal. Thanks to a New South Wales Government grant of $68,000, that goal is one step closer. Similarly, the Ulladulla Men's Shed was fast outgrowing its facilities. A total of $109,500 over a couple of years has helped them to expand the shed. Its President Roger Hall said that, quote, without the support of the New South Wales Government, it would be impossible for the Ulladulla Men's Shed to provide the essential services it does each and every day. This funding has ensured we are able to grow our facility and provide a location for local residents to share skills, stories and friendships, unquote. And Mr Acting Speaker, not to be confused, the Ulladulla Men's Shed is the Ulladulla Men's Shed is the Milton Ulladulla Men's Shed. So we have two in the southern Shoalhaven, or mums it's known locally, who've only recently received $57,000 in New South Wales Government funding for the construction of a new home for them as well. At Sanctuary Point, an $85,000 investment for the Berejiklian Government saw construction of a new clubhouse, which opened in December last year. Construction of the clubhouse was a real community effort with local tradesmen assisting with discounts on their services and the men's shed members doing the rest. With a new and improved facility, the group is able to continue to invest considerable time in partnership with community groups such as Little Athletics, the Salvation Army, Sanctuary Point Pride and the Community Food Garden. Nara Men's Shed too have benefited, with $70,000 in funding secured to assist them with the construction of a new shed and the addition of disability access and bathrooms. Murrumarang Shed, way down south of my electorate, have received $40,000 towards their new facility. Additionally, Sussex Inlet Men's Shed, a really impressive facility, has received nearly $80,000 in grants over the years since 2011 for the construction of new premises and wonderful community gardens. To all the men's sheds of the South Coast and all of the men and women who work in those men's sheds, I thank you for your commitment to our local community and to giving back to your local community. I also applaud each and every one of you for your bravery and leadership in helping to remove the stigma around men's mental health. Thank you.